I'm Elaine Butler, and this video documents the independent study project I did to provide enrichment and support for families through intergenerational orchestras. Music is one activity that supports healthy development and interaction between generations, both in and out of families. Here in Estacada, we have dedicated music teachers, but no string programs in the schools. Advanced musicians must travel out of town for private lessons and performance groups. Few family activities provide for ongoing healthy interaction between generations. Even families who attend church together are often separated by ages for most of the time. Many young people are unaware of classical music as a living genre. Recently, a young man asked me what kind of music I listened to. When I said classical, his response was, "Oh, you mean like country?" A local recital club brings musicians together a few times each year, but no consistent opportunity for rehearsal and fellowship was available in town. Families who would like to involve their children in music often need more information and encouragement regarding instruments, private teachers, and performance opportunities. The orchestra I founded in 2007 addresses some of these local needs. It is built on a model of intergenerational multi-level rehearsal and performance and designed to enrich and support families. Orchestricada is a multi-level orchestra for all ages. We have beginners, advanced players, and experienced music teachers. Our rehearsals are held in 3 stages. All musicians participate for the first hour as we warm up and build skills with exercises written for multi-level orchestra. Intermediate players are then drilled in music theory for a few minutes, while advanced players work one-on-one with the beginners. Then the beginners leave, and the rest of the orchestra settles in for rehearsals of performance pieces. Each member of the orchestra has an important role to play. The director sets times and dates and locations for rehearsals and performances, recruits new members, and selects appropriate music and theory resources for each member. Adult mentors lead each section of the orchestra, mentor beginning players, and contribute equipment, music, and expertise. Students provide financial support to cover costs of music, rehearsal space, and equipment. Parents are important members of the orchestra as well, both as support for their children and as attentive community members. Once we had established that this model was practical and effective in Estacada, it was possible to publish resources for use by other communities, churches, families, and schools. They, too, could turn any string quartet into a teaching and performance orchestra with the right materials and information. Multi-level orchestras required music written with the various levels in mind, so that students can contribute musically from their very first week of playing and continuously build skills. Parents, mentors, and directors need specific tips and resources. Work with various generations requires an understanding of the stages of life and each one's strengths and needs. Although private teachers and music stores near Estacada won't directly help more distant orchestras, listings online may remind directors elsewhere of the many people in their community who might support an orchestra program. Since the communities most in need of these resources are also the most isolated geographically, it made sense to make the resources accessible online. This meant they could be used by orchestra members in Estacada and by directors and mentors in distant places as well. But it doesn't make any difference how easy the resources are to get if they aren't first easy to find. A lot of work was done early in the project to make the website come up prominently in search engines for specific searches. The Google page shown here is the result of a search for multi-level intergenerational orchestra, in which Orchestricada's website takes the 3 top positions. Searching for multi-level orchestra brings 2 Orchestricada results out of the top 5. One of them is from a comment I posted on ehow.com in response to an article someone else posted on how to start an orchestra. Because this project required me to create a fully functioning website, I learned a lot in the process about how servers, search engines, and various editing programs worked. Because I have heard from orchestras both near, Estacada, and far, Portugal, who are using it, I know we succeeded in making it accessible.